Hello guys and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk to you about how I finished my PhD in 2.5 years. How I finished my PhD in 2.5 years. Yes, you heard me right. 2.5 years. And I got the Graduate on Time Award, or what we call the GOT Award. Now, I attended University Technology Petronas, or UTP in Malaysia. If you've heard the name or if you've been to Malaysia, you should know about Petronas. It's a university under Petronas. So there are basically 5 tips that I want to give you that can help you to come out successful and to finish your PhD on time. Okay, you finish successfully and on time, because these tips actually helped me a lot. So the first on the list is being flexible. You heard me right. Being flexible. You have to be very, very flexible, open-minded. Okay, when I went to Malaysia, before I went, I actually have an idea of what I wanted to do my PhD on. I started to develop some proposal and I reached some milestone. Okay, I've covered some of the milestones, but on getting there, I discovered that my boss, okay, my supervisor, Associate Professor Kamaruzzaman Yusuf, he told me that, hey Rashid, I've seen your proposal, I've read about it, and I think it's quite nice. But the problem is, if it involves money along the way, we might have a problem because I don't have a grant at this moment. I think you should reconsider this, your proposal. Maybe you can join this project. And he offered a project, an ongoing project in collaboration with another university that he feels like I can contribute in that project. And that can shorten my time because it's an already existing, an ongoing project, and some of the key scopes are well known and well defined. If I can fit in there, I can finish on time and get my results on time. Well, I had some thought about it and I became open-minded and flexible, and I told him that, yeah, I can be part of it. That man accepted me and he gave me full support to carry that work. Until today, I am still very proud of that decision that I took of being flexible and of being open-minded and of accepting that proposal from my supervisor, because that's what changed the whole narrative and the story. At this point, I would like to sincerely thank my supervisor for this. Kamaruzzaman, we call him Dr. Q, okay? And people from Nigeria call him the man that belongs to paradise because he has a very clean heart. They call him Dang Al Jannah, the one that is going to paradise. I pray for him and his entire family throughout, because till today, I have not met a supervisor like him. He has a golden heart and is exceptionally different and is a gifted human being. So that's the first part, flexibility. So the second tip is time management. Okay, you have to master the skill called time management. You should be able to know exactly what you want to achieve and sit down and break down your goals into achievable chunks. Okay, you subdivide your goals. So what I do during my PhD was, as soon as I sit down on my workstation, I would take my pamphlet and I would write down all my goals, all my daily goals. I would subdivide them into achievable chunks and I can go ahead and achieve them. That really, really helped me. So whenever I achieve a particular goal, I strike it. If I achieve the next one, I strike it and I go to the next one. So by that, you will be conscious of your day and you'll be conscious of your achievements, and you will realize that you don't need 24 hours for a PhD. Because by the time you follow those goals, you will be able to finish all your daily challenges, all your daily tasks on time, and you will even have extra time to do other things. And how I realized this was during my proposal defense. I showcased in my milestones that I was going to finish my PhD in June 2020, and to my surprise, after I presented my final external defense, I did it in June 2020. You see, this is the power of time management strategies. If you master it, you become conscious of what you are doing. Now, the fourth tip that I want to share with you is networking. You cannot do it alone, especially in this 21st century. You cannot do it alone. You have to connect with others. So my advice to you is try and attend conferences, seminars, workshops, any training, attend, because this is when you connect with like-minded personalities. You meet people who are working in your area, who are experts in that field, who have gone far in that field, and who have done extraordinary things, and they can motivate you. They can serve as mentors to you to be able to get to your dreamland pretty fast. So one very basic advantage that you will get when you attend conferences is the connection you will make with the right people. I could recall in my own case, I was to use a software called Flow3D for my PhD, and that software was going for like 50,000 Malaysian ringgit. That's a hell lot of money, about 5 to 6 million naira. And I was battling on how to get it and how to source for the funds to get that software. Surprisingly for me, in that conference, in one of the conferences I attended in Langkawi, I met a company director who I told about my work, and he picked interest, and to the extent that he offered to give me that software on trial basis, and he offered for his company to train me for 2 days on that software. And that was the game changer for me, because after the training, I managed to get the software for free and worked on my own project. You see the short-circuiting, that networking led me to that company, and then I got my software and got my work done perfectly and on time. So don't underrate the power of networking. You don't know who you will meet. So attend workshops, attend seminars, attend conferences, and present even, and hear the feedback and inputs, because they will help you to constructively rebrand your work and make it better. So the third tip that I have for us is ask questions. Okay, always ask questions. Yes, you might feel like you are good, but yes, you are good, but ask questions. Your solution or the solution to your problem might just be next to you. You don't know. The next person might have the solution to your problem. You see, you don't have to be master of all in PhD. Know your limits and know what you can do, and know what you can delegate to others to help you do it. If your work involves a lot of drawings, you don't have to be a master of drawing. Just have an idea of what you want to draw and get someone who can draw for you, who is gifted in drawing and should draw for you perfectly. If your work involves fabrication, you don't have to know how to fabricate 100%. Just have the idea, just have the concept, and then give it out to someone who can fabricate for you, and it will shorten a hell lot of time for you. So ask relevant questions and delegate responsibility to the right people. Okay, push out some things, ask some things, ask your seniors. Okay, your seniors might have an idea about the lab you are working on or some of the equipment you are working on, and they will tell you more, and by that you will shorten your time. Okay, so ask questions, ask relevant questions, and ask the right people the right questions, and you'll be surprised how much answer you get. The last tip that I have for you is, which is nearly one of the most important, extracurricular activities. If you don't think it is all academics alone, you will burn out. So try to connect on a different platform, okay? On extracurricular activities. Just do other things outside of academics. You could involve yourself in sports, you could involve yourself in other different activities. For example, in my own case, I involved myself in societal activities. I was part of the postgraduate student council. At some point, I was president of the students' society in my department, and I became a member of the university body, and I was conducting different kind of events, organizing workshops, seminars for students, the whole university students. And that helped me because I was kind of looking away from the research. So when I get back to my workstation, the whole life becomes easy and I feel refreshed. Okay, and through those activities, we organize other extracurricular activities as well. For example, I get my students to connect outside. We organize inter-university events. We go to unwind in the beach. Okay, we organize get-together event. We do barbecue stuff, and all those things. And in the evenings of every single day, I find myself in the park, jogging or doing some workouts, sometimes trekking, just to have sometimes to while away something different out of academics. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, I think I go to the swimming pool. So these are steps, okay, to connect with the outer world, to do something different and to get you refreshed, okay, to unwind so that you can come back fully concentrated and with a very different mindset to attain your PhD. So try to master these 5 tips, and I assure you it is going to have tremendous benefit in your PhD journey. So thank you for watching, and I believe and hope you have learned something. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification buttons to stay connected to this channel for more videos like this. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.